Good Wednesday evening, or whichever day you choose to join this practice. It is Wednesday evening here in real time. My name is Georgia, and welcome to Intro to Ashtanga. I hope you've had a great day so far. As always, we will try to get through half primary. I do try to do things that are intuitively done, so if I stop in the middle of something and break down postures, please know I'm doing so because I feel the need to do so. And we'll just take it from there. So to begin, come to the top of your mat, on the CTE, feet together, hands to heart center, soften the gaze or close the eyes to connect to your breath. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Start to bat the eyelashes open. Drop the hands by the side. 5 Surya Namaskar A, or 5 Sun Salutations A. So inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lowering down. Inhale, lift up through your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 5 breaths. 1, gaze towards the navel. 2, hands or shoulder distance apart. 3, feet or hip distance apart. 4, take the navel up and in. 5, inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat. Step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, arms by the side. Round 2, inhale, raise arms, look towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, spread the fingertips wide. 2, press down to each and every knuckle. 3, gazing towards the navel. 4, navel goes up and in. And 5, inhale, look up towards the front of the mat, step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, arms by the side. Round 3, inhale, raise arm, look towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. For 2, roll the shoulders away from the ears. For 3, press down to each and every knuckle in the hand. For 4 and 5. Inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat. Step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, arms by the side. Round 4, inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, stepping the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, gaze towards the navel once again. 2, navel goes up and in. For 3, feet or hip distance apart. 4, roll the shoulders away from the ears. And 5, inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat. Step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, arms by the side. Round 5. Inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. 2, navel goes up and in. 3, draw the shoulder blades down the back of the body. 4, press into each and every knuckle of the hands. And 5. Inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat. Step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, arms by the side, Samasthiti. 3 Surya Namaskar B or Sun Salutations B. We'll inhale, sink the hips low, take the arms up overhead, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the back foot, lift the arms up overhead, Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. Exhale, hands down, right foot back and lower down. Inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, pivot the back foot, raise the arms, look towards the thumbs, Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. 2, rolling shoulders away from the ears. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat, stepping or jumping the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sink the hips low, arms come up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, arms by the side. Round 2. Inhale, sink the hips low, take the arms up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, stepping the feet back, lowering down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, back foot pivots. Arms come up overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot pivots. Arms come up overhead, Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Hands down, left foot comes back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, relax the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, gaze up towards the front of the mat, step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sink the hips low, arms go up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, arms by the side, Samasthiti. Last 1. Inhale, sink the hips low, arms move overhead, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left foot pivots. Inhale, gaze towards thumb, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward, right foot pivots. Arms move overhead, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, hands down, left foot comes back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1, roll the shoulders completely away from the ears. For 2, breathing deeply. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, gaze forward, step the feet in between the hands, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sink the hips low, take chair pose, arms go overhead, gaze towards thumbs.
Exhale, arms by the sides, Samasthiti. Padangusthasana and Padahastasana. So from Samasthiti, step the feet hip distance or jump the feet hip distance. We'll inhale to lengthen, and on the exhale, fold forward, peace fingers come around the big toes. Head comes down towards the floor. For 1, rock some weight into the heel, into the ball mounds of the feet. For 2, roll the shoulders away from the ears. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift the base of the feet, placing the hands up underneath and coming all the way up to the wrist if possible. Exhale, fold once again. For 1, elbows come in. For 2, rock the weight into the ball mounds of the feet. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale completely once again. Release the hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale when you get to the top. Samasthiti. Inhale, right foot comes back, coming into Trikonasana or triangle pose. Extend the arms wide. Right hand, peace fingers come around the right big toe. Left hand comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, 2, roll that right hip under. 3, left hip crease comes back. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat. Exhale, left peace fingers come around the left big toe. Right hand comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, press into the knife edge of that back foot. For 2, left hip rolls under. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Pivot the feet towards the back of the mat once again. Trikonasana B. So Prasarita Trikonasana. Left hand comes across the body, places on the outside of the right foot. Right hand comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, press into that left hand. For 2, do not lock out your elbow. For 3, rotate the chest towards the ceiling as best you can. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Pivot the feet once again. Right hand comes across the body, placing it on the outside of the right foot. Left hand comes up towards the ceiling. For 1, 2, press into that right hand. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, open up towards the side of your mat. Exhale, Samasthiti, top of your mat. Good. Inhale, right foot comes back out a little bit further, bending in that right knee for extended side angle. Press into the knife edge of the back foot. Right hand comes outside of the right foot. Press the knee into the armpit. Left arm comes forward. For 1, past the ear. For 2, roll that left shoulder back and down the body. For 3, peel that left hip crease up towards the ceiling. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat, bend in the left knee, press into the knife edge of the back foot. Left hand comes outside of that left foot, pressing that left knee into the armpit once again. So right hand extends by the right ear. For 1, peel that right hip crease up towards the ceiling. For 2, breathe deeply, press into the knife edge of the back foot. For 3, roll the left hip under. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, open up towards the side of the mat. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, Samasthiti. Oh, totally just messed up, guys. You are not supposed to do that. Started writing and it distracted me. It's like a shiny moment. So step the right foot back, bending that right knee, coming into the Prasarita or the twisted side angle. We will come down onto the left knee. and bending that right knee as if we were beginning. So we'll inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, really expand the chest, take as many breaths as you need to come into this posture. Then on the exhale, cross that left elbow across the right knee. Take the right hand on top of that left hand. Prayer position, gaze up towards the ceiling. For 1, bend in that right knee. For 2, 3, soften the belly. For 4, and 5. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, lift up. You'll inhale, come across the body, pivot the feet towards the front of the mat once again. Bending in that left knee, coming down onto the right knee, pressing firmly to the back of that right foot. So again, we'll inhale, lift, 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 lift. And then on the exhale, take that right elbow across the body as best you can. Take as many breaths as you need to. And then take the left hand, pressing it on top, coming into your prayer position. For 1, press into each and every point in your left foot. For 2, softness in the belly. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come through center. Exhale. Inhale to lift yourself up, opening up towards the side of the mat. Exhale, Samasthiti, top of the mat. Inhale, step the right foot back, coming into our wide-legged forward fold position. As always, I'll turn around so you don't see just the back of me. Bring the heels to the outside, to the very edge of your mat, so that you make sure that your feet are lined up. You'll inhale, lift the arms out wide, expanding to the chest. Then on the exhale, bring them in between the legs, allowing the crown to come down towards the mat. Elbows come together. For 1, press into the outside edges of the feet. For 2, breathe deeply. 3, soften the belly. 4, relax the shoulders away from the ears. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale, completely here. Inhale, catch the waist, lift all the way up, pressing into the outside edges of the feet. Exhale. Inhale, take the arms out to the side once again. Exhale, catch the waist. Inhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, crown comes back down towards the mat. For 1, draw the elbows together. For 2, relaxing the shoulders. Rock some weight into the ball mounds of the feet. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up slowly. Exhale at the top. Inhale, take the arms out wide once again towards the sides. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back of the body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crown comes back down towards the mat. For 1, rock the weight to the ball mounds of the feet, especially. For 2, press into the outside edges of the feet. For 3, relax in the shoulders as best you can. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale at the top. Inhale, release the clasp, taking the arms out towards the side. Exhale, peace fingers come around each of the big toes, crown comes down towards the mat. For 1, elbows drawn in. For 2, lengthen the neck. For 3, 4, don't lock out the knees. For 5, inhale, lift the head only. Exhale, completely here. Inhale, catch the waist, lift all the way up. Expand the arms out to the side. Exhale, Samasthiti at the top of the mat. Parvasana. So Well, take the hands into reverse and I'm gonna stay behind the back like so, or clasp opposite elbows, whichever best serves you. So we'll inhale, step the right foot back, a little bit shorter of a distance than you did in triangle, and almost the same posture, but just a little bit shorter of a distance. So you'll inhale, lengthen, exhale, chin to shin or forehead towards knee. For 1, square the shoulders. For 2, roll the right hip under. For 3, 4, don't lock out that right knee. And 5, inhale, lift up. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat. And on the exhale, fold forward once again. For 1, 2, square the shoulders once again. For 3, relax the shoulders away from the ears, drawing the shoulder blades down the back of the body. For 4 and 5. Inhale, lifting up all the way. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Release the arms by the side on the exhale. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, our big toe catch. So starting with the right side, catch the waist with the left hand. We'll inhale, catch the left foot, right foot with the right piece fingers, and exhale, fold. For 1, 2, 3, relax the shoulders. 4, release the jaw. And 5, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take it out towards the right. Roll the right hip under. Gaze over the left shoulder. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring it through center. Exhale to fold. Don't fall out of it like I almost did. Catch the waist with the right hand, catching both waists, extend the right foot. For 1, point the toe. For 2, 3, pull the right hip crease back. For 4 and 5. Exhale, release the right foot down to the mat. Samasthiti. Left side now, so right, catch the waist with the right hand and prepare. Inhale, left piece fingers come around your left big toe. Exhale, fold. For 1, relax the shoulders. For 2, breathe deeply. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, take it out towards the left side of the body. Gaze over the right shoulder this time. For 1, roll that left hip under. For 2, strong legs. 3, maybe one day I'll be able to do this completely while I'm teaching it. For 4 and 5. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, fold once again. Left hand comes to the left waist, extend the left foot, point the toe. For 1, 2, pull the left hip crease back. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the chest, release the foot. Exhale, arms by the side. Ardha Baddha Padahastasana, or our half lotus position. So again with the right side, so we'll draw the right knee into the chest, find that external rotation of that right hip. Bring the right foot to the top of the right hip crease as best you can. Option to stay here, nice and tall, and just clasp the inside part of that left elbow. Or you can take the bind of the right foot with the right hand and fold. Whichever you choose, go for it now. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. For 2, relax in that right hip. For 3, 4, press away from the mat. And 5. Inhale, lift the head, bend the left knee to come all the way out of it. Release the right foot down to the mat. Exhale. Switching sides. So we'll inhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Find that external rotation of that left hip this time, bringing the left foot to the top of that right hip crease. Release the right knee down towards the ground. Same options as before, taking the left hand to the inner part of that right elbow, or clasping the bind of the left foot. And fold. For 1. Relaxing that left hip. For 2. Press into the mat. For 3. Strong legs. For 4. And 5. Inhale, halfway lift. And then inhale the rest of the way up, bending in the right knee. Exhale, release the left foot from the top of that right hip crease. Arms by the side, Samasthiti at the top of your mat. Vinyasa to Utkatasana. So we'll inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands, coming into Utkatasana. Sink the hips low, arms overhead. For 1, relax the shoulders. For 2, glide the shoulder blade down the back of the body. For 3, feet are together, toes touching. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, coming into our forward fold. On the exhale, inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, left foot pivots. Bend deeply in that right knee, stacking knee over ankle. Inhale, lift up for Virabhadrasana 1. For 1. Frame the torso over the front leg. For 2, gaze up towards the thumbs. For 3, relaxing in the shoulders. 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, pivot the feet towards the back of the mat, bend to the left knee, press into the ninth edge of the back foot. For 1, strong legs. For 2, gaze towards the thumbs. For 3, stack knee over ankle. For 4, and 5. Inhale, expand through the chest, gaze over the front fingertips, Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. For 1, tailbone draws down towards the mat. For 2, relax the shoulders. For 3, hip points towards the side of your mat. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, bending in that right knee, pivot the feet, gaze over the right fingertips. For 1, 2, is the knee over the ankle? Can you see your big toe? For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down. Right foot comes back, Vinyasa. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position the best you can. Lengthening the legs out long in front of you. Dandasana. Take the chin into the chest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, peace fingers come around the big toes. Take the chin to shin or forehead towards the knees. For 1, gaze up towards the big toes. For 2, but lengthen in the back of the neck. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, take your deepest bind, even if it's staying exactly where you are. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, release the bind. Exhale at the top. Knees come into the chest, lift the hips or lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rolling forward, step the feet back into your chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Parivrtta Konasana, or reverse plank position. Place the hands reverse towards you. Draw the shoulder blades down the back of the body, elbows come in. Inhale, lift up, toes try to touch the floor of the mat. For 1, 2, relaxing the shoulders. For 3, press away from the mat. 4, lift the hips. And 5, inhale, then exhale, release the hips back down towards the mat. Good. Inhale, knees come into the chest, lift what you can. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, come forward into your chaturanga. Inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Ardha Baddha Padangusthasana, or our seated half lotus. So we'll do the same thing as we did before. Hug the right knee into our chest. Exhale, find that external rotation of the hip joint. Bring the right foot to the top of that left hip crease. Options here. I'm going to show you all a little trick if you do not know it. Grab a towel or a strap. Place it around the base of the foot. If you're not able to bind yet, this is a good way to start getting there. So really make sure that that right foot is at the top of that left hip crease. You relax completely in that right hip. Don't swim that right arm back around and behind you. Try to catch the towel if you can. Left hand comes to the outside part of that left heel and you fold. For 1, relax the right shoulder. For 2, draw that right knee in towards the left. For 3, relax completely now. 4, gaze up towards that left big toe. And 5, inhale, gaze up towards the left big toe, release the bind. Exhale at the top, release the right knee back down to the mat. Inhale, lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhale, lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Left side now, so legs are extended out long. Draw that left knee into the chest. Find your external rotation of that left hip. Left foot comes to the top of the right hip crease. So really take a few extra breaths here if you have tightness in the hips. It's really beneficial. And when I say invite a release, if you've ever heard me say that before, it's because you can actually tell your body to release. It's the weirdest thing ever. I never thought that that could actually happen. But when I started practicing yoga, I realized that when I would breathe into something, or that when I would tell the body to do something, it would actually do it. So try it out if you want. You might think I'm a big weirdo now if you didn't think that before, but that's okay. So left foot comes to the top of that right hip crease. Right foot is extended out long. Wrap your towel or take your strap around the base of that left foot. Swing that left arm back behind you. Clasp the outside of that right heel and fold. For 1, relax the shoulders. For 2, lengthen the back of the neck. For 3, navel comes in. 4, gaze up towards the right big toe. And 5, inhale, lift the head. release the bind, exhale at the top. Inhale, take the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, exhale as you chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up your up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Ekapada, and I just lost it. Yep, we're going to Ekapada tonight, folks. Hug the right knee into the chest, take it back behind you, placing the top of that right foot onto the mat. And we'll inhale, exhale, right hand comes around the left wrist, and fold. For 1, relaxing in the shoulders. For 2, do not lock your left knee out. For 4, gaze up towards the left big toe. And 5, inhale, lift the head only. Exhale, release the bind. Bring that right foot forward, hug the knees into the chest, lift what you can, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, exhale through your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Opposite side, so left knee comes in, take it back and behind you, place the top of that left foot onto the mat. Even peeling the left calf muscle away from you if you need to. And exhale, left hand comes around the right wrist. For 1, and fold. 2, gaze up towards the right big toe. For 3, relax in the shoulders. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale, release the bind. Bring the left foot forward. Inhale, take the knees into the chest. Lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhale as you lower down into your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the left legs out long. Janu Sirsasana. So we'll bring the right foot into the inner part of that left leg, kind of like a seated tree posture. So inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold. Right hand grabs the left wrist if possible. For 1, square the shoulders. For 2, lengthen the back of the neck. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lifting the head, release the bind, exhale at the top. Inhale, take the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, exhaling through your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Left foot comes into the inner part of that right leg. Got lost there for a minute. And we'll exhale, fold. Left wrist grabs right wrist. Left hand grabs right wrist. For 1, relax the shoulders. For 2, gaze towards the big toe. For 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release completely, lifting up. Inhale, take the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come forward, exhaling through your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Janu Sirsasana B. So this is where we take the right heel underneath us, underneath our sitting bones, and place it in between the parts. Left leg is lengthened out long. Right knee is opened up to a 45-degree angle. Frame the torso over that left leg. Exhale, fold. Right hand grabs left wrist if possible. For 1, square the shoulders. For 2, lengthen the back of the neck.
for 3. Gaze up towards the big toe for 4 and 5. Inhale, lift the head, release the bind. Exhale when you get to the top. Inhale, draw the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, lowering down through your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. So we'll take the left foot up underneath this time, in between the sitting bones or in between the parts, taking that left knee to a 45-degree angle. Right foot is flexed up towards the ceiling. Bring the torso over that front leg. Exhale and fold. Left hand grabs the right wrist for 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not block out that back knee. And 5. Inhale, lift the head. Release the bind. Exhale at the top. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, stepping the feet back, lowering down on the exhale. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Janu Sirsasana C. It is also known as toe breaker pose. Left foot is extended out long. Take the base of the right foot, press it into the mat. What you'll do from here is find that external rotation of that right hip and kind of rotate the ball mound of that foot onto the mat to open up through the hip to allow the right knee to fall down, hopefully. Now, if you have really extreme tightness in the hips, your knee might be all the way up here. And if this is the case, do not fold, stay upright. Only if the knee comes down. About where mine is, hopefully you can see that. My pants aren't too dark, I was worried about that. So if your right knee is parallel with the mat, then you're good to go. And you'll inhale, lengthen, exhale, bind for 1. Gaze up towards the left big toe for 2. Lengthen in the back of the neck for 3. Softness in the back of that left knee for 4 and 5. Inhale, release the bind. Exhale when you reach the top. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhaling as you come forward, you exhale, lower down into your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Opposite side. So this time the right leg is extended out long, flexing in that right foot. You hug that left knee into the chest, press the ball mound of that left foot into the mat. Allow that left foot to externally rotate that left hip, pressing that left foot into the mat. And fold for 1. Notice if one side is tighter than the other. This is normal. For 2, 3, relax through the shoulders. For 4 and 5. Inhale, lift the head, release the bind. Exhale when you get to the top. Inhale, lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhale as you chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Marichyasana A. So left foot is extended out long, right knee comes in, pressing into the ball mound with the right foot. You'll inhale, we'll take the left hand outside of the left hip first. Inhale, lengthen the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take it up and around, locking it down, and take the left hand back behind you, clasping hands. If you cannot clasp your hands, you can either do one of 2 things. Not clasp your hands, or take a towel behind you and allow that to help you to meet in the middle.
So, whichever one you want to do, fold forward. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. For 2, relax in the shoulders. For 3, really focus on opening up to the chest. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Release the bind. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift the hips, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, stepping the feet back, lower down. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. This time the left knee comes in and the right leg extends out long. Same options as before. And I'll do a little demo of what I'm talking about with the towel. So I'm going to face my back towards you. So you'll inhale, place the right hand outside of the right hip. Exhale, take that left hand back and around behind you. Clasp with the towel if you need to. Or if you can take the hands and clasp here. Then bring the torso forward and fold. For 1, 2, 3. Keep that right foot flexed. For 4 and 5. Inhale, lift the head only, release the bind. Exhale at the top. Inhale, take the knees into the chest and lift what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward into chaturanga, lowering down. And exhale, you'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position. Marichyasana B. So we'll start with the right leg extended out long and the left knee comes into the chest. Find that external rotation of that left hip like we did in Ardha Baddha. So the left foot comes to the top of that right hip crease. From here, we draw that right foot in, bending in that right knee. Allow the right knee to drop down towards, left knee to drop down towards the mat. Press the left hand up by the left hip. You'll inhale and lift the right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lock it down. Left hand clasp the right. And fold. For 1, 2, relax in the shoulders as best you can. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, release the bind. Exhale at the top, lengthen the right leg out long, release the left foot from the top of that right hip crease. In that order. So we'll inhale to take the knees into the chest, lift what you can, exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, exhale as you lower into your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to your seated position, lengthening the legs out long. Left leg is extended out long this time, right knee comes in. Find the external rotation of that right hip. Right foot comes to the top of that left hip crease. Bring that left knee in this time. We're pressing build all 4 corners of that left foot, allowing the right knee to come down towards the mat. Make it a little bit lighter. There. So there we go. We'll inhale, lift the left arm up as we press into the right hand outside of the right hip. Swing it forward, lock it down. Right hand grabs the left. And we fold. Or use your towel here as well. For 1, lengthen the back of the neck. For 2, rock some weight forward. For 3, we're trying to get our head down to the mat. For 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Release the bind. Exhale, release the left foot. And then release the right foot from the top of that right left hip crease. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, lifting what you can. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as you come forward, exhaling as you lower into your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll inhale, come through to a seated position. And we're gonna stop there tonight because we are getting pretty close on time. So I know I broke a few things down more than I usually do. And I kind of had a feeling I was gonna do that. So what we'll do from here is the final three in closing and Shavasana. So traditionally, the final three is in full lotus. If you are not in full lotus, one, don't beat yourself up. Two, know that you'll get there one day. And if you don't, no big deal. It's just, it's a process. So if you're able to get in full lotus, please feel free to do so. If not, maybe try half lotus where you bring the right foot to the top of the left hip crease and stack that left foot underneath the right knee. And then we'll interlace, you'll either take the bind of the toes if you are in full lotus, if you can reach that far, or you just grab opposite elbows. Inhale and exhale, fold. We stay here for 10 breaths. For 1, relax the shoulders. For 2, relaxing the hips even. For 3, draw those shoulder blades down the back of the body. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale at the top. Switching sides if you are only in half lotus. So take the right foot up underneath you and the left foot to the top of that right hip crease. Index fingers to thumbs for our mudra, chin to chest, navel to spine. For 1, 2, lengthen the back of the neck. For 3, you've done an awesome job. For 4, softness in the face. 5, relaxing the shoulders. 6, elbows coming towards the body. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, lift the gaze. Release the mudra. Exhale. Again, if you are in half lotus, switch sides once again for Upatita He. If you can still be in full lotus, please do so. If you need blocks here, if you're not able to lift up or you're still working on lifting up and you struggle, blocks do work great. My teacher has me using them. I tell her because I have short arms. That might be complete crap, just to let you know, but I'm still working on it. So place the blocks outside the hips or place your hands outside the hips. Press the hands in either to the blocks or into the mat. Draw the knees into the chest in lotus or half lotus and lift yourself up. For 1, 2, puff up through the back body. For 3, gaze up towards your ceiling. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower on the exhale. Good. Release the biggest hands from half lotus. Release the feet from half lotus or full lotus. Come forward into your chaturanga. You'll inhale, lift up for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet forward, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, keep the hands at heart center. 3 deep breaths just as we begin. You can even soften the gaze and close the eyes once again. 1. Start to relax the body completely. 2. Strong legs go still. And 3. Open the eyes, release the hands by the side of the body. Final vinyasa before Shavasana. Inhale, raise arm, looks towards thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, step the feet back, lower down. Inhale, lift up your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position and lie down. Shavasana. Take your feet wide and take the arms wide. Taking up as much space as you need to. Maybe pulse the fist a few times. Maybe even hug everything into the body real tight, 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 tight. And then exhale, release it all. We'll inhale, hug everything into the body real tight. Make a ball, make the tightest ball you can with your body. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to come completely into Shavasana. Inhale, everybody, draw the bodies, draw yourself into your body, making a big, huge ball. Exhale, release. Now melt into the mat. Rest completely. Allow your body to become jarred. Allow your body to become soft in the places that you want it to be soft. Namaste, my friends.